Hello, friends. We are going to discuss social skills therapy in children today. If your child has limited social skills, you should know which components are missing. For example, interpreting social cues, not respecting social boundaries, taking turns, making friends, sharing toys with others, inappropriate emotions, but also if some component is missing. For example, the nonverbal communication is lacking, so a robotic speech, or words are repeated over and over, echolalia. The child gives unrelated answers to questions or has own jargon speech to explain what they want. So it is important not only to understand the social skills but also in which setting or among which group of people these skills are affected. The first technique that we're going to talk about today is practice play, where you try to engage with your child in order to learn social skills rather than giving them toys to play with. So, if you want to teach them turn taking, a block of towers, my turn, your turn, or car racing games, you send a card to the child and they send one back. Or simple ball throwing and catching is an excellent turn taking game. Secondly, you can try to get them into a habit of accepting whether they win or lose. So they have to throw the ball through a hoop and you keep a score. How many did you do and how many did your child do? Or you want to change the goal to following of instructions and following of rules. So they have to align the cars in a certain color pattern or number pattern. Or you can try to play a game of tracks where the child and you are running on the track and they have to try to avoid capture by you. Another form of practice play is role play, where the child's imaginative ability improves. So you can apply it to their ADL. Teddy is going to brush, Teddy is going to the toilet, and introduce social skills in there. What does Teddy hate about the toilet? Is it the lights, the smells, or is it the height of the toilet seat? Or what if Teddy hates a certain food? We will give them an option, a choice. Or what if we have lost a toy and we are getting a meltdown? So let's try to search the toy together or replace it with a toy which serves a similar purpose. So you cannot replace a teddy bear with a car because the car is not the purpose. Teddy is soft and huggable. In a similar manner, create pretend play situations for them, like taking the doll to a farm, arranging farm animals as toys, so that, okay, I'm not comfortable with the dog, let's keep the dog away, or I'm not comfortable with the cow, and you can try to produce different sounds of animals with it. A very important thing that you can practice when your child is having a meltdown, when the screen is removed. Your child is not comfortable with that. So you put a music on, but at the same time, you replace it with a light based toy because it helps in self regulation. The next technique of the day is praises and prompts. Prompts are misused all the time. How? If you're calling your child's name, how long do you give them to respond? 5 seconds? 10 seconds? Response to name is a social skill. If you want to practice this, allow your child to process the information that their name is being called and give them time to respond. Or try to call your child at their face level so that it's easier for them to respond and understand rather than shouting from another room. How to use praises and prompts during activities. For example, you ask your child to build a tower of blocks. You give verbal instructions and try to give a demonstration. If your child does not follow that, you can repeat the instructions and maybe manually guide them simultaneously. If you feel that the child is not showing any attempt to start the activity, then you guide them throughout. So, when to praise the child? Towards the end, you can say, "Well done. We finished the activity together." If you try to praise at every step, the child will most likely withdraw after your first praise at the first step and then escape from the rest of the activity. Try to apply the same rule of praises in a social setting. For example, your child stayed in the same room as the guests and did not try to escape. Praise them. They did not have a meltdown in a social setting, like in the playground or at school. Praise them. If they volunteered or took initiative to say hello or smile at others, praise them. If they showed social skills like sharing toys with friends or answering something appropriately, praise them. For prompts, let us try to establish some rules. First, don't give abstract instructions. Wish your friend, greet your ma'am. Instead, use modeling. Say hello. Shake hands with the other person so that the child can imitate you eventually. And you can ask them, would you like to say hello? Or try to give them time to observe you a few times before they are ready for it. They have to go on a slide. So you say, let's wait here together for our turn. Secondly, use structure and predictability. It does not mean nothing new should happen with the child or the child should not be involved in unstructured play. It means, for example, if you want to introduce a new activity to the child, keep very few steps for day one. Or if you're taking a child out to a restaurant and they're not comfortable in social settings, try to keep their favorite toy as a means of calming and self regulation. Or they're not comfortable eating outside, so you carry their favorite bowl or spoon or sipper so that it gives them an emotional support and it is easier for them to adjust to eating outside. Third, use simple language. Do not try to lecture them. I told you yesterday to put all the numbers on this board in a line. Why are you making a vertical line? Make a horizontal line. I'm pointing. See where my finger is. Can't you see where I'm pointing? Please focus. Pay attention. I will run away and have a meltdown if someone was talking like this. Please try to use simple language. We are going to the park. Let us change clothes first. Tick. Let's put the shoes on. Second tick. Please hold my hand. Third tick. Have you ever tried this? If your child wanted to leave your hand and run on their own, have you tried to run with them so that when you reach the park, you just let go? Their excitement gets contained without your interference, and you only let go when it is safe to run in the park. Let me know if you learned from this video. There is still a part 2 of this video where we will discuss more techniques to improve social engagement in children. Please like the video if it was informative for you. Subscribe to the channel for more content related to autism awareness and child development. Ring the bell icon for notifications whenever my videos are out, and we'll meet again soon. Bye.